Southern California. Our incredible, diverse community, open for all to explore. And this is your ultimate guide. From arts, entertainment, food, history, and culture, it's all a part of the SoCal scene.
Tonight, we take you on a mouth-watering journey to discover what makes SoCal ground zero for the best and most authentic tacos around.
Olvera Street is where taco culture begins in Los Angeles.
Then a popular new trend bringing the community together, serving up hometown favorites in your backyard.
The people is happy, I'm happy.
Next, we stir up a little bit of Texas and add a SoCal twist. The result is a breakfast taco that you'll likely never forget.
I think I overdid it, but who cares?
Plus, we go behind the scenes with local Latinx entrepreneurs whose standout tacos are inspired by their passion for art and dessert.
Elvia, this is the best flan I've ever had.
And later, our list of the best fusion taco spots to check out in our SoCal 5. Welcome, everybody, to the SoCal scene. I'm Natalie Basha.
And I'm Jada Montemarano. Tonight's episode is dedicated to a SoCal classic, the taco. Whether you're talking authentic, street style, or fusion recipes, LA's taco culture has never tasted so good.
And before we dive in mouth first, we first need to learn the history behind LA's taco scene. And that all starts on iconic Olvera Street.
Then we check out a backyard taqueria that locals just can't get enough of.
Our special guest, street food expert Bill Esparza, takes us on a delicious taco tour. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Natalie.
Nice to see you. Thank you for joining me on our taco tour of LA.
Thanks for having me.
So this is Bill Esparza. He is a local street food expert. He's also a James Beard award-winning cookbook author. He wrote El Mexicano, and he's also a writer for publications like Eater LA. So we started here in Olvera Street. Why did you have us start here?
Olvera Street is where taco culture begins in Los Angeles and how it's spread to the rest of the United States.
Awesome. So you want to go
Let's
take a tour?
Yeah.
Taco store?
You hungry?
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
This area of downtown was first established in the 1820s when it was still Mexico. 100 years later, it was restored and became Olvera Street as we know it today. So this is really established. This is really, truly part of LA history and also LA's Mexican culinary history.
Yes, and it's considered the first street of Los Angeles, yes, and it's also where Mexican culture was experienced by people from outside the culture.
Yeah.
And white Americans, they would come here to get away to old Mexico.
The Mexican vendors here were authentic, selling colorful goods, serving delicious foods, and introducing tacos to white Americans. So when we're talking about tacos, that's kind of a broad term. What does that really encompass when you say tacos?
Well, it's something folded in a tortilla. And I know people are going to say, well, there's lots of things folded in a tortilla in Mexican culture. But tacos, burritos, tacos dorados, flautas, these are all some of the many types of regional names for tacos and styles.
Here since the inception of Olvera Street in the 1930s, Cielito Lindo has stood the test of time.
So see, look at that. So they have them in there.
Yeah.
And then they toast them, brown them in one. And then they got the hot
And then
oil.
they finish it off in there. Thank you.
Oh, con frijoles.
Gracias. Tell me about the history of Cielito Lindo and how they play a part in the beginning of tacos in LA.
Well, Aurora Guerrero opened this place in 1934. Lots of white Americans came here to experience Mexico. So a lot of people's first experience with Mexican food in Los Angeles was
this, filled with tender beef and topped with a smooth avocado sauce. It's hard to beat. How did the taco evolve from here in Olvera Street to larger Los Angeles?
Well, the taco truck is the next wave. It starts in the 70s. King Taco opened in 1974. Raul Martinez. Those really, I would say, up till the early 2000s, that was sort of the dominant taco delivery system, and that's how people mostly came to know tacos. I can't say that Los Angeles has better Mexican food than Mexico, but we have more variety. We have carne asada from Sonora here, and also from Mazatlan and other parts of Sinaloa. And now that people are seeing, when they see other vendors showing off their community, on TikTok or Instagram, they're like, oh, we should do our food. We should do our tacos.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. So we had those wonderful taquitos here, but I'm curious about those regional tacos that you were talking about. Is there a place here that you can show me?
Yeah, that's what's hot right now. So I have a place.
All right, let's go check it out.
Let's go.
We're in a neighborhood. It looks like a regular neighborhood, right?
It is a regular neighborhood. It's Compton.
So where are you taking me then? If we're looking for tacos.
Yes, we are. We're going to Tacos El Paloma for tacos de cabeza, beef head tacos.
And this is it? We can just walk in?
Yeah.
Just like this?
Yes, we can.
The local Sinaloa community can't get enough of Chef Carlos Pardo's steamed beef head tacos.
Dale una tapadita ahí, por favor.
Paloma,
Dígame.
2 platos de 4,
¿Dos de cuatro?
lengua maciza y 2 de cachetes. So these are tacos de cabeza. We have 4 tongue tacos, beef head tacos, and we have maciza, which is just meat connected to the bone, and cachetes, which are cheeks. Oh, okay.
Oh, that flavor is so good. When did the concept of backyard taqueros and taco places like this, when did that start in LA?
Well, I mean, it's always been, you know, a thing in the community. People have always cooked for their friends and their neighbors. It's a tradition in Mexico too. A lot of restaurants are like home restaurants, you know. It's the ambiance. It's 100%, you know, eating with your neighbors, with the people from your town, people that you see regular basis at your favorite taqueria.
A carpenter during the week, Chef Carlos and his family have spent the last 14 years making tacos on the weekends. Open only 2 Sundays a month, this backyard taqueria sells out 100 pounds of meat by 11 a.m. Why do you choose to spend your time like this? That's important for everyone to be happy.
Yeah, because see, the people is happy, I'm happy.
And you're happy.
Yeah, because
Es comunidad.
yeah.
It's community here. It's
Yeah.
it's really important. Everyone has a place where they can go get this food, and they get to know each other just like back home.
Thanks to Bill Esparza for showing us the most flavorful secret taco spot. If you want in on this experience, you can DM Tacos El Paloma on Instagram to get the address.
The SoCal scene will be right back. Stay with us. Coming up, we stir a little bit of Texas with a SoCal twist. The result is a breakfast taco that you'll likely never forget.
I think I overdid it, but who cares?
And later, we'll introduce you to local Latinx entrepreneurs who put an artistic and colorful twist on their own taco creations.
I'm an artist and I like to express myself with food.
Plus, our SoCal 5, the best spots to grab some fusion-style tacos.
Welcome back to this special taco edition of the SoCal scene. Of course, the history and culture of the taco runs deep in Southern California, but Texas also claims ownership to their own unique creation, the breakfast taco.
So while the origin has been highly debated, the flour tortilla stuffed with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it, was born from Mexican Americans in Texas, combining staples from both cuisines.
And don't worry, if you're craving one, there's a popular spot called Home State, and we go behind the scenes to learn the secret behind their coveted breakfast tacos.
My name is Brianna Valdez, but people also call me Breezy, founder and CEO.
What's a woman from Texas with a name like Breezy doing in Los Angeles? Selling tacos, of course, and not just any tacos.
While Los Angeles is known for their tacos, what about breakfast tacos? Well, you may think of Austin, Texas, and you can get them right here at Home State. Whew, can't wait to eat.
There's so many different kind of tacos here, but you couldn't find the Austin breakfast taco. So how did that feel for you when you're like, this is the city of tacos. Why can't I find it?
So I found myself looking for food from home, which was the breakfast taco, flour tortillas, queso, migas, and frozen margaritas. The fact that I couldn't find them anywhere made me feel so homesick and confused. I thought it was something that people ate everywhere, and it wasn't until I moved to LA that I realized it was something that people ate in Texas.
Her taste buds were the mother of invention. In 2013, Brianna Valdez embraced her Texan-Mexican upbringing, took her grandma's family tortilla recipe, and created Home State.
I love cheese. I could probably just like bathe myself in this queso. It smells so good from here.
It's so ubiquitous in Texas. They call it liquid gold.
And trust me, you have to try the homemade queso.
Melted cheese sounds so easy, but it really was so not. And so we're really proud of it to be able to share queso with LA and do it with real ingredients.
Frito pies, migas, an egg and crispy tortilla dish, and most importantly, the big Texas-style offering, breakfast tacos.
The origins of the breakfast taco are in San Antonio, Central Texas, Austin, and all throughout the region of Central Texas. I didn't know if people in LA would fall in love with the breakfast taco, but I knew in my heart that it was special and that at least Texans or people who had visited Texas would appreciate it, and I hoped that people who weren't would also learn to love it.
And now it's an Angelino love story. Home State has 5 locations, and Breezy invited us behind the counter at the Highland Park restaurant to learn all the secrets.
This is our most popular breakfast taco. So this has scrambled eggs. We use Vital Farm eggs. They're so delicious. They're pasture raised. Then we're gonna put a little bit of potato. So these are our famous crispy potatoes. I think of this one as such like a classic expression of the breakfast taco. It's like a very Americana. It's just bacon, potato, eggs, and cheese. This is the Trinity Taco, named after a river in Texas. All of our breakfast tacos are named after rivers and counties in Texas, just to reconnect to the roots.
For Brianna, roots are everything. The successful business owner grew up as a triplet, and she has fond memories of the loving smells of home-cooked meals.
Breakfast tacos are something people really eat at home. It's such simple food. My grandmother would roll out fresh flour tortillas and have a pot of beans, pot of stewed beef, and just put those things, into a taco, wrap them up, and either serve them, at the table.
Perfecting the matriarch's tortilla recipe was Brianna's first challenge before opening. A framed photo of Grandma Lala rests on the counter, reminding everyone where it all started.
We did used to hand roll every single tortilla at Home State, but we would run out of tortillas every single day. So we invested in this machine from San Antonio, and it presses for us. So I'm gonna drop one in, comes right out. This one's already cooking.
The magic happens.
Yep.
All right, so we take that.
Yep, you wanna place it on?
Yes, I'm gonna do the honors. Beautiful. And then we wait for them to fluff and brown and get beautiful. The smell is amazing.
Yes, it really is. Great job.
I'm an expert.
Oh my God, good instincts.
Now Brianna is taking that foundation and using it for good. They created a program combining food and music to help local communities.
We opened the first location in Los Feliz in 2013, and naturally, because of the creative neighborhood, we had a lot of artists visiting. So one day, my sister, who is in music, said to me, wouldn't it be so cool if we let artists make their dream taco and use that as an avenue to fundraise for our community and run it for a limited time and just have fun with it? And so I said, that's a great idea. Since 2015, we've had about 25 collaborations with artists, and we've raised almost $300,000 for our community. We've had events we've had concerts on our patio, we've had DJ sets, we've had people come sign autographs. We've had so much fun with different artists around, all around the country who've come to us and said, hey, I want to be a part of this program.
Music, family, love, all wrapped in a warm tortilla, the recipe to success. And now we have to taste it.
I already said I wanted to dunk myself in the queso, so I think dunking the taco in there is a happy medium, right? We have the Trinity taco we just made, and this beautiful queso. My gosh, I think I overdid it, but who cares?
Natalie, these tacos were perfection.
They looked like it. I want one right now.
Oh, so good. And you can also give back to the community with them. Order the Maxine. It's local musician Phoebe Bridger's taco creation.
And now part of the proceeds go directly to the nonprofit Casa LA, which develops advocacy programs for underserved youth. The SoCal Scene will be right back.
Still to come on the SoCal Scene, we'll introduce you to local Latinx entrepreneurs who put an artistic and colorful twist on their own taco creations.
And later, the SoCal 5, a list of the best fusion taco spots you'll want to check out. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. In El Sereno, there's a saying that if you're lucky enough to sample the most sought-after dessert taco, some might say they're so good, they're evil.
And they are evil. We caught up with a local entrepreneurial couple who are the masterminds behind Evil Cooks.
Evil Cooks is set up in the front yard of the El Sereno home of Alex Garcia and Elvia Huerta. And you'll know you found it when you see a line of people waiting outside a residential house every Friday and Saturday.
Evil Cooks, it was actually a t-shirt company that I started in 2016. From there, people started asking for caterings, tacos, and all food in general. And we use the same name, Evil Cooks. And it's because of the tattoo that I have in my hands.
Because they wanted to make food that was so good, it was a little evil. Their Black Pastor taco is one of the most ordered savory tacos from their menu. But it's their dessert tacos that beckon thousands of devoted fans.
We're gonna start with our flan, which is one of our popular ones. It's a citrus flan made in-house. And we top it off with polvorón, which is an orange shortcake cookie from Mexico. We'll do some coconut, a little bit of mint, and a nice little slither of orange zest. Here you go, enjoy.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one to start with first. They're so good. Elvia, this is the best flan I've ever had.
Thank you.
The other most popular dessert taco is the churro cheesecake.
This is our cheesecake that we make in-house as well. So everything is made at home. Cheesecake, we do our churro, and then this is topped with our Jamaica strawberry mermelada, and then our strawberries, and a little bit of mint.
Starting Evil Cooks was a leap of faith for the couple. Alex came from a family of bakers in Mexico and was working odd jobs, and Elvia left a secure corporate position.
What is it about tacos and their importance to the city of LA that made you feel like this was a safe jump to make, to leave a corporate job and to do this? How important are tacos to LA?
I think they're very important just because there's a lot of Latinos in LA, and we bring a lot of nostalgia to them because we like to do a lot of things that we grew up eating. So when people see that, it's something totally different, and I feel that's one way to connect with other people in LA. Thank you so much, enjoy.
Yeah, thank you.
Is that a sense of pride that in a taco city you have kind of come to the top?
I just feel grateful, and I don't see it as I really want to be on the top. I just want to show what I have in my mind. I'm an artist, and I like to express myself with food, and it brings me joy at the end of the day, for sure.
Okay, Jada, get this. Evil Cooks has become so popular that they have over 44,000 followers on social media.
I mean, I believe it. Their tacos are beautiful and delicious.
They absolutely are. And you can check them out on social media at evil_cooks.
And up next, we have the SoCal 5 with the best fusion taco spots to check out. It's time for the SoCal 5, our version of an A-list. This week, we're focusing on some of the best fusion taco spots to grub on in Southern California, and we promise they won't disappoint. Opened during the height of the pandemic, Angry Egret Dinette became a James Beard finalist for Best New Restaurant in 2022. Chef Wes Avila is known for weaving the influences of his Mexican-American heritage with the diverse flavors representing all the neighborhoods of Los Angeles. These tacos are simply amazing. This location in Mandarin Plaza features an outdoor atrium and an indoor dining area inspired by old Chinatown. With specials changing weekly, you'll be able to try something new every visit, and trust me, it's worth it. Serving out of Milpa Grill in Boyle Heights on weekdays and Smorgasburg on Sundays, Machine makes some of the best tacos in Los Angeles. They're made with heirloom blue corn flour tortillas, and some of the fan favorites include the pork belly, birria, or fried chicken taco. You can also mix and match any three for just $14. You have to check this place out. Little Llama Peruvian Tacos takes the exotic ingredients and flavors of classic Peruvian dishes and serves them up in familiar, accessible, and beloved formats like the tortilla.
Located in downtown LA, Little Llama is a fun and casual environment with chef-driven dishes that don't break the bank. Hang out on one of their 2 outdoor patios and pair your meal with a selection of California and even Peruvian beer and wine. Want to taste something new and delicious? Try the food served at Stevie's Creole Cafe. Yes, they're known for their gumbo, but guess what? They have Taco Tuesday, which features a variety of traditional tacos, or try the shrimp, catfish, or crawfish. The Miracle Mile Cafe is home of authentic Creole cuisine, so make sure to pay a visit to indulge in a plate of mouth-watering food that you'll surely love. And finally, Sugar Taco doesn't mess around when it comes to plant-based tacos. With locations on Melrose and in Sherman Oaks, they stay true to authentic Mexican flavors without any ingredients from animal products. They also source their produce from local organic farmers. If you're looking for a healthy vegan option, this is the place to be. See, we got you covered for all things tacos. You'll find the complete SoCal 5 list on our website.
That's our show for tonight, everyone. But before we let you go, email us at SoCalScene@charter.com with any suggestions, ideas, or comments on the show, because the more the merrier, right?
Yes, we love to hear from you. Now, I think we need to go eat some more tacos. Have a good one, everyone.